Moving on, Mayor Zoran Mandani's plan for city-run grocery stores is hitting another roadblock. The Multicultural Business Coalition is now suing to stop the plan.
Once a month, our 5 city-run grocery stores will set prices for this core set of goods at 30% below typical retail prices. No exceptions, no gimmicks. The savings will last for the entire month.
The Multicultural Business Coalition says taxpayer-funded grocery stores will threaten the survival of local mom-and-pop stores like New York's iconic bodegas. For more, let's bring in the chairman of the coalition, Frank Garcia. Frank, thanks for joining us.
Thank you for having me, and it's an honor to, with you. You're like the small business guru. You defend more small business than I have.
Well, I woke up this morning.
The passion I have, I get it from you.
That's right. Thank you. I woke up this morning, and Dagan and I were talking about it. What gave you guys the courage and the gumption to do this? How are you funding it, and what happens next?
So before that, I want to say something that happened to me yesterday that I would like to bring up.
Great.
I was at the Dominican Chamber that I represent, and Jeffrey Garcia, head of nightlife, and David Correa, head of small business services that's supposed to have being help us, they were bullying me not to speak to the commissioner of small business. And I even have a videotape where one of them was yelling and screaming at me, saying, "You're threatening to sue us." I'm not suing you, I'm suing the city. And we want to sit down with the mayor, but they did not want to sit with us. So what we're doing is legally sending a letter. If they don't, in 3 weeks, we're going to have to file. We've tried everything to sit down with the mayor, and it has not happened. This lawsuit will not, I want to be very clear, it will not bring in the bodegas, because the bodegas are not the ones that are at risk right now. It is the supermarkets. They're the ones, and you know, you've helped a lot of supermarkets. You've done a lot for small business. You know the margins are 3%. To have 30% and fund it and use the money, also what they're doing is illegal, because they didn't do a study to see how the impact study. And that was a big mistake. They're already sending out bids when you don't even know how that's going to impact the community or the people that owns the business. So this was done very irresponsibly, according to the lawyers, and we're going to be ready to file if he doesn't meet with us in 3 weeks. I believe that he's not going to support this. We have a plan, creating a buying group to help businesses in Latin America sell directly to our members with no middleman, and helping small business be able to be competitive, because they can't be competitive against 30% and the city funding it. They're not paying rent, they're not paying light, and they're bullying my different organizations. The Supermarket Association has nothing to do with all the bodegas. Luckily, I have supermarket owners that are willing to go against their own leaders, because the mayor's office is bullying them. They're willing to come and be part of this lawsuit. And next week, I'm asking you to allow them to be interviewed to say how they feel about this, and they are prepared to be part of this lawsuit.
Frank, what would you want to happen? First steps is just an injunction to stop the city and the mayor from moving ahead with the first of the grocery stores. Is that the goal, at least initially?
I can't go into strategy. You know, right now we're working with lawyers in this, but I can say that we got 2 different big think tanks, Democrat and Republican, that are going to come together to help us on this. And they have the money to be able to fight this. And so, you know, the good thing is that my members were willing to raise the money and do as many fundraisers as we need. But thanks to different organizations in Washington, New York, they're willing to really give an opportunity to the ones that don't have a voice to fight this. And if this happens in New York, you know it's going to happen in Boston. It's going to happen, and so we're gonna fight this as much. He doesn't want to meet with us, but we legally have to send him the letter and say, if you don't meet with us, he met with the supermarkets and the bodegas. Right. I represent 50 ethnic chambers. We're 501c4. We're not a chamber of commerce. We're the advocacy organization,
Hey, Frank.
and we're prepared to fight, and we're going to fight this.
Frank, it's just important for people to understand contextually before we go that essentially taxpayer dollars are being used to weaponize business
Yes.
against you. And so I would encourage you to continue to move forward that. I know Dagan may be a good advisor for you as well, but we wish you a lot of luck and hope you move quicker than 3 weeks.
Frank Garcia, thank you so much, sir. We'll see you soon. See you